Good morning and welcome. We have recently enhanced your user experience within the Didgigo system. You will notice these changes from today onwards. The first upgrade relates to content and the way in which we display this on your PDF presentation. Most of you will be used to not being able to fully customize your content. This includes accommodation descriptions, titles, snapshot descriptions, etc. With our new Get Content tool, you will now have full control on all the data you see on your PDF. You can do this two ways. The first way is to go inside of your entry. So once you have your proposal open in Didgigo, you can actually go into the individual proposal, open up an entry. You'll notice these fields here are empty. Even though these fields will be empty on your proposal, what you'll notice is that they will still display data on the PDF. In order to gain control of the data that you see here and here, what you can do is now select our green Get Content button. Once you click that, you will receive a pop-up just to ensure that you want to overwrite existing content. For those users with an API, as soon as you import a booking, you will have data in these fields automatically. If you do select this green button, please bear in mind that you will overwrite existing content. The pop-up is a security to make sure that that's the action you want to take. Once you click OK, you'll notice now that the accommodation title and the room type, which is always displayed up here, which is also how we generate the title on your document, has now pushed itself into the title field. Once inside that title field, you'll soon be able to have full control. Let's say, for example, on this one, you just wanted to call it the Shangri-La. Previously, you've been unable to edit this title. Now you are able to edit that title. The second thing you can also do is bring content through to the description. So especially in the cases of accommodation, we can now select Get Content. And we now pull in that description straight from the Didgigo product. That description previously has formatted straight onto your PDF. And now you'll be able to bring it inside of your entry. This means you'll be able to add custom notes such as please note the restaurant will be closed during your stay. You might also like to edit any content that we currently have. The only times that you'll notice this blue Save Content button is if you own the product. If you own the product, then what you'll be able to do is update this content straight away back to the product itself. If you do not own the product, you will not see the blue Save button. Anytime that Didgigo has content stored against a product, let's say inclusions and exclusions, if you select the green button, it will populate. If nothing populates, it means we do not have content in these areas. Please note with this particular change, it will take us between 2 to 4 weeks to update each plan or each template according to each client. So these changes, even if you can get the content into these fields, you may not notice an effect on your PDF at this stage. We will notify you as we go through and when we are making changes to your particular templates. The alternate way that you can actually access data, let's say you have a very large proposal and you don't want to go into each individual entry 50 times and get that data, we have a quick guide. So this Get Content from Products, this button here, what you can actually do is say, yes, I'd like to get all of the descriptions for, say, my tour entries. So if I open one of these now, you'll notice that the fields are completely blank. Okay. So if we now select our tours and select the Get Content button, it will now give us an option to choose what content we'd like to pull through. So we might like to pull through the title, the short description, which is the description that displays in your snapshot, and the full description. That's the description that displays on your PDF page. Yes, we'd like to import the product content, and yes, I am sure. Once done, if we were to open this entry again, you'll now notice that the title has pulled through, the description has pulled through, and the short description has pulled through. Now, in regards to the short description, this is a new field. This is a field that you will not currently see inside of the existing Didgigo layout. That fields relate to this short description you see here. Previously, you've had no control on being able to edit what you see. With the new Get Content field, you will now be able to fully edit what you see in the snapshot description field. That is our first essential upgrade in Didgigo, Get Content. The second change we have made is you'll now see a third tab appearing here called Copy Edit. At the moment, to edit existing entries, you need to go inside of each individual entry or drop down using the Quick Edit Guide in order to edit your content. This can be a timely process, especially for very large proposals. With our new Copy Edit tool, what you'll be able to do is edit everything in the one place. By doing that, once you come into the tab, we'll need to select the fields we wish to edit. Now, you can only display 3 at a time. So if we would like to edit our descriptions, our inclusions, and perhaps our general note fields, okay? We may like to do it for all entry types or just accommodation, day tour, destinations, etc. This field is not overly important. It's just to give you an alternate option to limiting your searches. Today, we'll just go with descriptions, inclusions, general notes for all of our entry types. Now we're going to generate that report. This will now populate into a new tab for us. Inside of the Copy Edit tool, you'll now see that this is our accommodation. We've got a day tour here, transfer, day tour, destination, etc. And you'll see the content that we have. Now, of course, if you'd like to get more content into these fields, that's where we would be coming back utilizing our Get Content field button. Once inside the Copy Edit tool, we can actually bulk update. So let's say we wanted to include breakfast on all of our accommodations. Really, we can type it into the first one, and I can actually come through onto all of our tours, any more accommodation pages, and add that in straight away as an inclusion. I can also add a custom note that there's maybe 6 people traveling on this booking, or if this tour in particular is only for a particular passenger. Okay. From here, you've got the option to save each individual entry. You also have the ability, if you own the product, you'll see this blue Manage Product button appear. You can jump straight in and manage the product, or you can quickly go into the Quick Edit Guide. That is the same access that you see here on your front screen. Once you're happy with your changes, let's say, for example, you need to remove some content in here. Whatever you need to do, once you're happy, you can go ahead and click Save All. That is your Copy Edit tool. If you'd like to select more fields, you can click the blue Select Fields button here and generate a new report. Let's say this time we'd actually only like to see our title and confirmation references. We can now generate a new report. And there you go. So you also have the ability here to bulk update all of your titles, wherever you'd like it to be, in one nice and easy place. Now you can see that has literally taken 2 seconds of my time to update those entries, as opposed to coming into each individual entry inside here, updating one by one. So we'd have to save this entry and go into our next one. Please note the copy edit tool will be available from today onwards. You'll be able to come in and edit all of your entries. But in regards to the get content tool, please feel free to have a play around with this, but please note it will not affect your documents in any way, shape or form, unless of course you are already using some of these fields to populate your data onto your PDF. If you have any questions regarding these new tools, please feel free to reach out and contact us. And of course, we will be in touch client by client to advise when we will be making your upgrades to your PDF. Thank you for watching. We hope you're excited to use our new tools, and we hope these enhancements inside of Didgigo really do make a dramatic difference to your user experience. Thank you.